something about the businessmen. Did you ever get to develop any relations with some of the OG businessmen when you was a kid growing up?
Oh yeah, man. I know all. Oh man, and I still do. You know, hang out a little longer. They still hang out. You know, like I say, a lot of dudes, like grandpas, great grandpas, they still hang out in the park. Like, you know, the businessmen's is the five trades big homies.
Yeah.
Those like our forefathers.
Did you know Raymond Suge Wright, who
Yeah,
died
yeah,
a few
yeah,
years back?
yeah. I know Big Suge, Butch. I still got Carter. They still hang out up here. So I know a lot of my Big Blue, original Blue was Businessman Blue, and those are the big homies, man. And those are the big homies, bro. And like I say, squabbling. You know, my homeboy. I remember I said on my podcast when I first started doing gang intervention, and I met Swanee Fly from Villain. That's the first blood dude that I became cool with. So me and Swan used to go to class, take our gang intervention classes. Me, Shaka from Swan, my nigga Fatty from Swan, recipes, and we always ride together. So when I'm driving to school, if I'm driving, we take an Avalon, see the park. If I ride with Swanee will go up Central. So we on 51st Central, and I see my homeboy Alonso from Businessmen in Towns Park, and when I seen him, Swanee Fly said, "This is my big homie Alonso." When he said that to me, I looked at Swanee Fly, I'm like, "Yo, big homie." I'm like, I said, hope the homie ain't playing both sides. So when we pulled up, Alonso looked at us. He looked at the car. He see me on the passenger side with Swanee Fly. Alonso, cool dude, you know, suave dude. He looked at me. He said, Avalon Blue and Swanee Fly in the same car. Two of my favorite little niggas. He said, Blue, we all y'all big homies. We businessmen go from the Villas over to the Pebbles, to the Four Trades, to the Broadways, everything, North Side of Slauson is businessmen. He said, we all had bitches. All y'all are kids. We was doing a lot of time. So we didn't give a chance to introduce yourself, introduce each other to each other, like damn. So a lot of over here Broadways, like they say Cubone, Daddy, from the hood, from businessmen. Now speak with some older cats, man. If you want to say one of the most dangerous motherfuckers that I can say that I knew that came out this motherfucking party was my big homeboy Crazy Ronald. Crazy Ronald was right here it should be right where we sitting at, I could say maybe to that third palm tree, used to be a gazebo called the Cage. Before they done the park, it'd be a parking lot right here. And the Cage used to be like a domino shack and the gazebos. But over time, the drug dealer came, it became like a safe haven for dope fiends and crack smokers. I should come up in there and hang around the older cats, 17 years old, because I knew I was going to jail eventually. So I was asking a lot of jail questions for the older homies. And my homeboy Crazy Ronald, I was rolling him, and he had a beef with a dude named Posse. Right, he turned to Posse. I know Posse, I didn't know who he was. Now this is the 90, I'm gonna tell you why this dude right here is one of the most dangerous motherfuckers that I knew. Now the 92 riots happened, right? And I think this may be the day that the National Guards came, when they got to LA. So it's still kind of mayhem, right? We in the Cage, man, playing dominoes. And I seen these dudes come up in the parking lot. Posse and a dude named Lowrider. And I'm seeing the dope fiends swarm these people. I'm like, who's them people over there? I'm like, nah, I'm curious, who's them? They giving out testers. And somebody said Posse. I said, that's the dude Uncle Crazy Ronald get along with. So I go in the Cage, I said, hey, Ronald, that dude Posse outside. He like, all right. So now, Posse don't know Crazy Ronald. I don't know if you know Crazy Ronald's is in the cage, in the gazebo. Just like with them old Black Caesar movie, because these dudes is great grandpa ages. So what I do, I get on the bench, on the wall, and I'm finna see what's going down. Crazy Ronald's sitting on the front table. The old dude Posse walking the gazebo. I guess they be get into it for a minute. That dude looked at Crazy Ronald. He say, "Nigga, you got a problem with me?" My big bro, Crazy Ronald, jumped up. He said, "Nigga, you got a problem with me?" And my boy Crazy Ronald wanted to get the shoulders loose. I said, "Oh shit, Crazy Ronald finna get active." Man, I swear to God, man, that motherfucker Posse had a 9mm in his pocket. And he called himself for the drawdown on Crazy Ronald. Man, I'm sitting on the sideline watching it. And the hammer of his 9mm got caught on his pocket, to where instead of it coming out, he had the double. Man, by the time that dude double pumped it, man, I swear to God, Crazy Ronald ran up on him, grabbed the hand with the gun in his pocket, side slammed him, and a steak knife came out of nowhere. I ain't talking about the flick. I'm talking about steak knife with the 8-inch, 12-inch blade came out. And for the, I like Crazy Ronald. No, don't kill him. Cause it's a whole gazebo full of people. This is about maybe, give or take, 1 o'clock in the daytime on a Saturday morning. And I grabbed, I cried, don't kill him. Man, we got the gun, disarmed him. I looked at Crazy Ronald, I said, you got to be the most craziest old motherfucker. Cause everybody was, everybody said what they would have did. If I would have did that. No, that nigga did that shit. That nigga grabbed him, slammed him, steak knife come out of nowhere. Crazy Ronald was a straight up, man, he one of the dudes who would walk around here and had, like I say, it was real gangsters up in there. Like I say, even before the Crips up in here.
Was Crazy Ronald a businessman?
No,
okay.
He was an independent dude, but he grew up with everybody. Yeah. But that dude right there was dangerous. That dude was dangerous. He didn't want to do to walk around with, what's that, boric acid in a cup. Give it to him, he gonna throw boric acid on you. Young dude talk shit. First thing on Crazy Ronald say, you can't whoop